I want to say that Vivien's speech, she it was not joking when she said that there was a week's worth of preparation in here, but to be able to pull it off, she gave me an introduction. She reached out. She got a lot of things cleared with the recording, and all this setup really helps her so that she can be in the moment, be able to read the audience. This is something that Robert is also very good at when he is conducting his meetings. They both know how to read the room very well. And that, I think, is very powerful technique because you're connecting directly with your audience in the moment. She did not break eye contact with us. And this is an infotainment type of speech because she is not only giving us some very cool tips and reminders on how to improve our speaking, how to connect with the audience, how to get that confirmation, that comprehension that you're looking for within your audience. So those are all very important tips. But she's doing it in an entertaining way so that we don't get bored with how she's sharing this information. And that is something that we're learning here in the comedy club is that, I've mentioned this before, like even if I'm going to go take a driver's ed class, if somebody delivers it to me funny, I'm going to remember what those important rules of the road are. So she delivered that very, very well. I liked the way that she introduced with a question to draw us in right away. This is where her professionalism took place because she was able to call in on a few people from the audience. That's always a huge risk for any speaker because you have no idea if the speech is going to go sideways if you involve an audience member, but she was in full control of her speech the entire time. So she took a good calculated risk with this. So giving us important tips on giving speeches, she also explained the importance of comprehension, and then she had that nice wrap up of what it is, what's the takeaway for us. That's a hallmark of a good speaker. If I had to make any little tidbits, it's really just that sometimes she introduces these different characters. When you're talking about the first kiss, and maybe you can introduce a little bit of dialogue, and that will add a little bit more to the vocal variety. But other than that, really not a whole lot to nitpick, Vivien. This is where your professionalism really, really shows. And so good job. And thank you for bringing this to our attention because this means that we need to work on this to be able to make sure that our audience is comprehending what we're trying to share and how to make more effective in that arena.